So I prepared some of these ingredients beforehand so as to make this video faster. I grated the carrots and sliced the pineapple and put them in my oven for it to dry out before I even started doing the rest of the recipe. So I advise you, if you want to do this video, try to first of all make sure your pineapple and your carrot is already ready first. You've dried it, you've grated it, sliced the pineapple into thin slices and put it in your oven for about an hour and a half on the very, very lowest of the heat to dry. Do not burn it, guys. Do not burn it. Be very careful. Check it at intervals. Make sure that it's dry. It's dry. Can you see? It's very dry. It's very dry. So once you get this dried, you go ahead with the rest of the ingredients. I already grated my lemon. After grating my lemon, I blended it with my grapeseed oil. So after blending it with my grapeseed oil, I heat it on fire for about 5 minutes on a double boiler method. What I did was I put it on a pot like this, on a pot with water, hot water, and allowed it to stay on a low fire for 5 minutes while I was stirring it. So while the water is boiling, it will be heating it. So after 5 minutes, I brought it out, allowed it to cool while this was in the oven. So now what I did with this papaya was that I took a medium-sized papaya, sliced it into two. I took 1/2 of it and chopped it into bits and blended it. What I did now was that because I know the benefits of everything that papaya has, the peel and the seed, I now added I didn't slice off all the peel. I left like 2 or 1 tablespoon of chopped peel and also a tablespoon of papaya seed. It is optional. You don't have to add it. You don't need to add the papaya peel, neither do you need to add the papaya seed to get your nutrients. You will still get your nutrients with the papaya puree itself. So, but I love to use the papaya seed and the peel to get out much more benefits. So that's what I did. So I now chopped it into bits and blended it to a puree. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to kind of cook this with my sweet almond oil. I'm going to use it to cook it, and after it has cooked, then we'll continue with the rest of the process. if you look closely, you see that my papaya puree contains some seed inside, and the back of my papaya too. I blended it all together, but like I said earlier, it's optional. You don't need, if you don't want it, you don't have to add it to it. So I'm measuring out my sweet almond oil. It's going to be faster like that, this way. I'm turning off the fire because this is 7 minutes already and we're good. We're going to allow it to cool down first before we continue with the rest of the procedure. So I'm going to be pouring it into our strainer to get the oil out. So I'm going to be using my spoon to bring it out. You can use any straining cloth that you know or that you have. The point is that you should just bring out make sure you get out all the oil from the papaya. We need the papaya oil seriously to get this combo mega glow oil that we're going to make, that we're making. We really need this papaya oil so much because it's one of the main ingredients. In fact, all 4 ingredients are main ingredients. All 4 of them are main ingredients. So you're not going to waste any of this. You see where we got out we first of all heat it up to get the water out. If we didn't get out the water from the papaya, by now we'll be having water. We'll be having water residue in the oil. So we don't want water in our oil at all. So we just have to eat the papaya puree to make sure that the water goes out first before you add your oil. The reason why I'm taking my time with this papaya oil is that I've made a video on how to make your lemon oil. I made a video on how to do your pineapple oil. I made a video on how to make your carrot oil. So I'm using this opportunity to make this video on how you can make your carrot oil. So as it is now on its own, This carrot oil on its own is a glow oil. It's ready for you to use now. It's ready to use. You can go ahead and store this in a storage bottle, like this kind of storage bottle. You can store it in it and start using it as your glow oil. You can add it to your lotions. You can make use of it as your facial night routine, as your facial glow oil. You can use it for a lot of things. So as it is, it glows you, it heals any scar, any acne, any blemish on your skin, and most importantly, it lightens you naturally. You get so light naturally. Yes, it works. It works because this is what I use for my skincare routine. This is what I use. All this are what I use. So after we've gotten our papaya oil, this is our papaya oil. Now we're going to go with, we're not going to do the grand finale of our combo oil: pineapple, carrots, lemon, and papaya combo oil. Guys, this is one of the greatest oil I've ever used in my life. I don't regret it. Whenever I use this oil, I feel so happy because I see my skin glowing. I see my skin blooming. And I often look so much younger than my age with this oil. So I have this storage container that we're going to use. And the next thing we're going to be doing is to transfer our carrots, our dry carrots, into our container. You transfer this carrot oil, dry carrots, transfer your pineapple into this. You see, it's sticking down. Now, after transferring it, trying to get everything out. I'm not going to waste anything. Everything has to go into the container. This is one of my best oils so far. This is one of my best oil so far. It's crazy good. I love using this oil. I love using it. I even use it on my daughter. She uses it for her skin. She has this caramel skin and so lovely. Whenever she uses all this oil, it makes her glow and all that. So after transferring these carrots, after transferring the carrots and the pineapple, we're now going to transfer, the next thing we're going to transfer is our lemon oil. If you notice, I did not strain this lemon oil simply because I still feel I need to get more things, more nutrients by keeping it there, breathing there. So yeah, I'm going to be transferring it straight to the rest of the ingredients in that container. So here we go. Don't waste anything, guys. Do not waste anything. Everything is important. Everything is important. After transferring the lemon into the container, we are going in with our papaya right at this point. We're going in with our papaya oil. Yeah. Wow, guys. This is one oil you will love. When you make yours, please, I would like to hear all about it in the message box. I would like to hear everything, the way you went about making it, how it was, and when you used it. I want to know everything, guys. I love to read about it. Just make sure you do it exactly the way I did mine. Mind you can use any other oil of your choice. You can use any other oil that you want. It's not necessary you use exactly the same oil I used. But over the years, I've found out that using this type of oils, I've been able to see the benefits of using this type of oil. I've also used olive oil to make this combo oil, and it was incredible. It was incredible. I wanted to also kind of experiment with other oils, so I've gone ahead. I've used sunflower oil to make this. It was also marvelous. So now I'm making this. I'm going in now with my grape seed. So if you notice, I used sweet almond oil and my grape seed oil for both. You can combine two oils if you want, or you can go in with just one oil solid. It's okay. So I'm going in with my 125 measurements of my grapeseed oil. That is what we're going to put into it. Since I had just a bit of my sweet almond oil remaining, I'll just pour the rest of it. So I'm out of my almond oil. Let me just pour the rest of it with this. So yeah, so I can't wait. I'm anticipating the final product we're going to get from this also. Now, the next stage is for us to cover it, allow it to sit. You shake it up, and allow it to sit for 2 weeks. If you're not in a hurry, you can allow it to stay for 3 weeks. But if you want your oil fast, you can leave it for just 2 weeks. I'm leaving mine for 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, I'm coming back with a mega combo oil. So 2 weeks time, we come back and check this oil. So this is 2 weeks time, and we're going to check our oil. Wow, looks great, right? Yeah. So now we have our strainer and our bowl here, which we're going to use to strain out the oil. So let's be pouring it into the strainer straight to get this oil out. Okay. Yes. I'm not going to squeeze too much because I don't want any residue to come out. If you have a good clean straining cloth, you can use any one, a good one that you know can bring out the oil. You can use it. So I'm just going to press it a bit. Please guys, make sure your utensils are clean and sanitized. you use your spray to spray everything you use, even the surface where you walk, to make sure that your oil doesn't have germs. You don't want to have germs in your oil and think it's from the oil itself. No. So be careful. When you're making your oil, make sure everything you use is very, very clean. You clean everywhere, sanitize your things. You can see the amount of oil we still have inside here. It's coming out. So I'm squeezing it out. That's why I said you can use any sifting cloth, good one that you have. You can use it so that you can squeeze out the oil. So still have a lot of oil. Still have a lot of oil in it. I'm going to bring out everything because this is one of my best oil. This is one of my best oil and I don't want to waste it. So what I did was, for those 2 weeks, I kept this oil in my refrigerator to preserve it, to cool it down. So if you want to make yours and you cannot put it in your refrigerator, you can either add your own preservative from the onset. Before you keep it for 2 weeks, you can add your preservative 5 ml, or you could stop the process of adding your papaya oil yet until the last minute. That is until after 2 weeks, and after sifting it like this or straining it like this, then you can now add your papaya oil and mix together and keep a store in your bottle. But if you don't want to do all that, if you want to go through my own method, you keep it in the refrigerator for those 2 weeks, which was what I did. Kept mine in my refrigerator so that the oil incorporate into each other. I like to do mine from the onset. I apply everything together from the onset. Well, some oils are still coming out from it. This oil is rich, like seriously rich. At the time you use this oil on your skin, please just message me. Just give me a comment on the comment section and let me know let me know how you feel about using this oil, because you're going to enjoy using this oil. You're going to enjoy using this oil. So before we put it in our storage container, we're going to add our preservative. I'm using Jama Plus, so I'm adding 5 ml of my Jama Plus to my oil to preserve it. Like I said earlier, you can either add your own Jama Plus if you don't want to put yours in the refrigerator directly. You can add it from the onset. As you put it in your storage container, you add your Jama Plus at once, 5 ml. But if you want to put it in the refrigerator after 2 weeks, you can add your Jama Plus. Or if you don't want to do any of those, you can you did not add the papaya oil from the onset. You keep your papaya oil separate, or you make your papaya after 2 weeks. Then you make your papaya the way I showed you in the video. Then add it then. So there are 3 ways you can go about this. So right away now, I'm going to be pouring it into our storage bottle. Yes, so beautiful. This is so lovely. This is so lovely. I'm sorry, I don't want to waste any of this oil. It's so precious to me. So precious. You don't know how precious this oil is to me. I don't joke with my natural, especially my fruits. My fruits. This is our mega combo oil. These are pineapple, papaya, carrots, and lemon oil. So we have all 4 oils in this container. And the beautiful thing about it is that you can just use it alone, even if you don't want to use your lotion. If you just have your black soap, your sweet fruits black soap, watch out for my video on how to make your black soap. If you have that, you just use your soap and this oil alone, you're good to go. You get like 2 shades. You can even get like 3 shades, depend on the region of the country, or depends on the continent you are. If you're in a cold region, your shades get more because you don't have the sun to disturb the shades from you getting lighter and lighter. So this has been a very wonderful video. Before we go, I would just like to just show you how you use this oil. If you're using this oil on your whole body, you use it on your whole body safe. Use it on your whole body, guys. You would love it. Make sure every part of your body is covered. And if you want to use it on your face, it's also great. It's safe for your face. It can go as your facial glow oil and your body glow oil. So just a bit, just a drop on your face, a drop on your face, and that's it. Oh God, it's so nice, so lovely. Can you see it? Or I should just, let me do a demonstration again. Just look at it, this. Just one drop. Just one drop of our mega body glow combo oil. Just look at this, guys. Glowing. So nice. So sweet. Great. This has been great, guys. I enjoyed every minute of making this combo mega glow oil with you guys. I enjoyed every bit of it, making it. I hope you make yours and enjoy making yours. But if you cannot make it, if you're finding it difficult and you want it, you can just give me a call, or you send me a message on my WhatsApp, and I will get yours across to you. So please do not forget to give me a thumbs up before you go. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel before you go. You will not regret it. Thank you. Bye.